Hi everyone! Welcome back to English Fab, where learning English is practical, useful, and fab. As the seasons change, so does the way we talk about daily life. Spring brings a lot of fresh experiences, from cherry blossom viewing and spring cleaning to seasonal allergies and outdoor activities. But many learners find it challenging to express these ideas naturally in English. You might not know how to describe spring weather, your mood, social events, or home projects in the right words. In today's lesson, we'll explore a wide range of spring-themed vocabulary through a natural conversation. You'll learn key phrases, useful vocabulary, and practical tips to help you describe everything from emotions, social life, health and relationships, to home improvement and lifestyle changes. This video includes content related to these spring topics that we've already uploaded, so be sure to check each video and our website for further details. If you find English difficult, don't worry. You can translate the subtitles into English and your own language like this. Check the description below for extra details. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Spring weather conditions. Mild, not too hot, not too cold, gentle weather. Breezy light wind that you can feel on your skin or see in the trees. Sunny, bright with sunlight and clear skies. Cloudy, covered with clouds, but not necessarily raining. Rainy, a lot of rain is falling. Foggy, thick mist in the air that reduces visibility. Windy, strong wind is blowing. Drizzly light, fine rain that often lasts a while. Humid, the air feels wet and sticky, often before or after rain. Chilly, slightly cold, enough to wear a jacket. Warm, pleasantly hot, but not uncomfortable. And fresh, clean, crisp air, often used to describe spring mornings. Unpredictable, weather that changes suddenly and without warning. Hazy, a slight blur in the air, often caused by heat or moisture. Clear skies, no clouds, you can see the sun or stars clearly. 2. Nature and environment. Blossom flowers opening on trees and plants. Bloom when flowers are fully open and colorful. Bud, a small growth on a plant that will become a flower or leaf. Greenery, green plants, trees, and grass. Dandelion, a small yellow flower that turns into a fluffy seed ball. Pollen, fine powder from flowers that can cause allergies. Petals, the soft, colorful parts of a flower. Tree, a tall plant with a trunk and branches. Garden, a place where flowers, plants, or vegetables grow. Butterfly, a colorful flying insect often seen in spring. Bird, a flying animal that sings or chirps. Bee, an insect that helps pollinate flowers and makes honey. Rainbow, a curved line of colors seen in the sky after rain. Dew, small drops of water on grass or plants in the morning. Sunshine, light and warmth from the sun. 3. Clothing and accessories. Raincoat, a waterproof jacket worn in the rain. Umbrella, a tool used to stay dry in the rain. Light jacket, a thin jacket for slightly cool weather. Sunglasses, glasses that protect your eyes from the sun. Boots, sturdy footwear, sometimes waterproof for rain or mud. Sneakers, casual shoes, often used for walking or sports. Hat, a head covering for style or sun protection. Windbreaker, a lightweight jacket that blocks the wind. Scarf, a cloth worn around the neck to keep warm. Rain boots, waterproof boots used during wet weather. Sweater, a warm top usually made of wool or cotton. Layers wearing several pieces of clothing for warmth and flexibility. Gloves, hand coverings used in chilly weather. 4. Activities in spring. Picnic, eating outside on a blanket, often in a park. Hiking, walking in nature, usually on trails or hills. Gardening, planting and taking care of flowers or vegetables. Biking, riding a bicycle. Flying kites, using the wind to fly a colorful object on a string. Birdwatching, watching and identifying birds in nature. Walking, a gentle form of exercise, often outside. Jogging, running at a slow, steady pace. Playing outside, engaging in games or sports outdoors. Painting, creating art, often inspired by nature. Barbecue, cooking food outdoors on a grill. Camping, staying overnight outdoors, usually in a tent. Stargazing, looking at stars in the night sky. 5. Weather descriptions and changes. Warming up, the temperature is getting warmer. Cooling down, the temperature is becoming cooler. Light showers, a short period of gentle rain. Sudden storm, a storm that comes quickly and unexpectedly. Changing quickly, weather that shifts often during the day. Gentle breeze, a soft and pleasant wind. Crisp air, cool and fresh air, often in the morning. Melting snow, when snow turns to water as the temperature rises. Longer days, more daylight hours in spring. Clear night, a night with no clouds, where stars are visible. Seasonal shift, the change from one season to another. Temperature rise when the weather becomes warmer. Spring chill, a bit of cold air typical in early spring mornings or evenings.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Cherry blossom types and parts. Sakura, the Japanese word for cherry blossoms, known for their short but stunning bloom. Petal, a single soft piece that makes up the flower, usually pink or white. Bud, a small, unopened flower that will bloom soon. Bloom, the process when flowers open up fully. Flower, the colorful part of the plant that attracts everyone's attention. Branch, a part of the tree that holds the flowers and leaves. Tree, the tall woody plant that carries all the cherry blossoms. Stem, the small stalk that connects the flower to the branch. Leaf, the green part that grows alongside the flowers. Full bloom, the time when most cherry blossoms are open and look their best. Falling petals, when the petals start drifting to the ground like pink snow. Blossom, another word for flowers blooming. Fragrance, the soft, sweet smell of the blossoms. Pink hue, describes the beautiful light pink color of the petals. Seasonal flower, a flower that only blooms during a certain season, in this case, spring. 2. Cherry blossom activities. Picnic, a fun outdoor meal under the trees. Relax, to sit or lie down and enjoy the peaceful moment. Eat, to enjoy delicious food, often in bento boxes. Drink, to enjoy tea, sake, or other beverages. Walk, to take a calm stroll and admire the blossoms. Photograph, to take pictures of the beautiful scenery. Sit, to rest on a mat or blanket under the trees. Laugh, to share joy with friends or family. Talk, to chat and catch up with people around you. Share, to enjoy food and moments together. Lie down, to stretch out and watch the sky or blossoms. Stroll, a light, casual walk. Play, to enjoy games or music in the park. Enjoy, to fully appreciate the moment. Celebrate, to mark the beauty of spring with joy. 3. Items and food for hanami. Bento, a Japanese lunchbox with rice, meat, and vegetables. Dango, sweet rice dumplings on a stick, often eaten during hanami. Sake, Japanese rice wine, often shared under the trees. Tea, a warm drink to enjoy with sweets or snacks. Sushi, vinegared rice and fish, popular for picnics. Blanket, something soft to sit on. Mat, a woven surface to spread under the picnic. Chopsticks, eating utensils used with most Japanese meals. Umbrella, used to protect from unexpected rain or too much sun. Snack, small bites like crackers or sweets. Fruit, a refreshing treat, such as strawberries or oranges. Thermos, a container to keep drinks hot or cold. Cup, a container to drink from. Lantern, decorative lights that glow in the evening. Napkin, used to keep clean while eating. 4. Places and nature. Park, a public place with open green areas and cherry trees. River, a flowing body of water, often lined with sakura. Garden, a space with carefully arranged plants and flowers. Temple, a traditional place of worship, often surrounded by blossoms. Shrine, a sacred place in Japan with beautiful natural views. Hill, a small elevated area with great views. Lake, a still body of water reflecting the cherry blossoms. Pathway, a walking route through nature. Field, a large open area with grass and flowers. Nature, the beauty of trees, plants, animals, and fresh air. Viewpoint, a place perfect for admiring the scenery. Scenic spot, a location that's especially pretty or photogenic. Forest, a group of trees often surrounding cherry blossoms. Bridge, a crossing over rivers or lakes, usually with great views. Lawn, a flat area of grass where people gather and picnic. 5. Weather and season words. Spring, the season when cherry blossoms bloom. Breeze, a light, cool wind. Warm, pleasantly hot without being uncomfortable. Clear sky, a sky with no clouds, just blue. Sunshine, bright, warm light from the sun. Cloud, a white or gray mass in the sky. Gentle wind, a soft breeze, perfect for spring days. Cool air, refreshing air that isn't too cold or too hot. Rain shower, a brief period of rain. Season, a period of the year marked by weather and nature changes. Twilight, the time between sunset and full darkness. Blooming time, the period when flowers start to open. Sunset, the moment the sun goes down, often with colorful skies. Crisp air, fresh and slightly cool air. Fresh, clean, pure, and full of life.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Common allergens. Pollen, tiny particles from plants that often cause seasonal allergies. Dust, fine particles in the air or on surfaces that can irritate the nose and lungs. Mold, a type of fungus that grows in damp places and can cause respiratory issues. Pet dander, tiny flakes of skin from animals like cats and dogs that can cause allergies. Peanuts, a common food allergen that can cause severe reactions. Shellfish includes shrimp, crab, and lobster, another major food allergen. Milk, some people are allergic to proteins found in cow's milk. Eggs, both egg whites and yolks can be allergens. Soy, found in many processed foods, soy can trigger reactions in some people. Wheat can cause allergies or intolerances, such as gluten sensitivity. Tree nuts, such as almonds, cashews, and walnuts. Latex, a material used in gloves and balloons that can trigger skin or breathing reactions. Insect stings, bee or wasp stings can lead to allergic emergencies. Fragrance, found in perfumes, soaps, and cleaners, sometimes causing headaches or skin irritation. Medication, some people have allergic reactions to drugs like antibiotics or painkillers. 2. Symptoms. Sneezing, a common response to airborne allergens like dust or pollen. Coughing, often caused by throat irritation or postnasal drip. Runny nose, a frequent symptom of airborne allergies. Itchy eyes, a sign of irritation, usually from pollen or pet dander. Hives, red, raised, itchy skin bumps that appear suddenly. Rash, a general term for irritated, inflamed skin. Swelling can happen in the lips, eyes, or throat in serious reactions. Watery eyes, usually paired with sneezing or itchy eyes. Redness, skin or eyes becoming visibly red and irritated. Shortness of breath, a serious symptom that may signal a severe reaction. Headache can be caused by sinus congestion or scent sensitivity. Congestion, feeling stuffy or blocked in the nose or chest. Fatigue, allergies can make you feel tired or sluggish. Wheezing, a high-pitched sound when breathing, often linked to asthma. Nausea, feeling sick to the stomach, especially after eating something you're allergic to. 3. Treatments and relief. Antihistamine, a type of medicine that blocks allergic reactions. Inhaler, used for breathing issues like asthma caused by allergens. EpiPen, a device that delivers a quick dose of medicine in an emergency. Nasal spray, helps reduce inflammation and clear nasal passages. Allergy shot, regular injections to reduce sensitivity to allergens. Eye drops, used to soothe itchy, red, or watery eyes. Cream, applied to rashes or hives to ease itching and redness. Cold compress, helps reduce swelling or soothe itchy skin. Steam can open airways and clear congestion. Air purifier, a machine that removes allergens like dust and pollen from the air. Mask, worn to protect from airborne allergens, especially outdoors or while cleaning. Rest, important for recovery when the body is reacting to allergens. Hydration, drinking water helps flush out allergens and reduce symptoms. Avoidance, the best way to prevent symptoms is to stay away from known allergens. Prescription, medication ordered by a doctor, often for ongoing allergy management. 4. Allergy triggers and seasons. Spring, summer, fall. Pollen levels are usually highest during these seasons. Grass, trees, flowers, all produce pollen, a common airborne allergen. Pets, dogs and cats may trigger symptoms through their dander. Cleaning products, some contain strong chemicals that cause irritation. Perfume, artificial scents can lead to headaches or sneezing. Smoke, from cigarettes or fires, it's harsh on sensitive lungs. Air pollution, smog or exhaust fumes can worsen allergy symptoms. Rain, wind, dust storm can stir up allergens or affect air quality. Fresh cut grass releases pollen and may increase sneezing or itchy eyes. 5. Medical and safety terms. Allergy test identifies what substances you're allergic to. Diagnosis, the official medical identification of an allergy. Reaction, how the body responds to an allergen. Emergency, a situation where immediate help is needed, such as anaphylaxis. Doctor, a medical professional who can treat allergies. Allergy alert bracelet, a wearable label with allergy information for safety. First aid kit, a collection of supplies used for basic emergency treatment. Hospital, a place to go for serious allergy care. Instructions, directions for using medicine or managing allergies. Symptoms list, a helpful reference of possible allergy signs. Label check, reading product labels to avoid hidden allergens. Safety plan, steps to take if an allergic reaction happens. Medical history, a record of past health conditions and known allergies. Warning sign, an early signal of an allergic reaction. Side effects, reactions that may come from allergy medicine.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Pleasant scent, fragrant, having a pleasant and sweet smell. Sweet, smelling sugary, or like candy. Floral, smells like flowers. Fresh, clean, and pure scent, like fresh air. Aromatic, strong, pleasant smell, often from herbs or spices. Perfumed, having a scent added by perfume. Citrusy, smelling like lemons, oranges, or other citrus fruits. Earthy, natural smell like soil or plants. Woody, smelling like wood, trees, or forest. Herbal, scent from herbs like basil or thyme. Minty, sharp and cool, smell like mint. Fruity, smells like fresh fruits. Rosy, soft, sweet smell like roses. Spicy, warm, strong scent like spices. Vanilla, sweet, soft, and comforting smell like vanilla. 2. Unpleasant smells. Stinky, very bad and strong smell. Musty, old, damp, or moldy smell. Rotten, bad smell from spoiled food or things decaying. Fishy, unpleasant smell like fish. Pungent, strong, sharp smell that hits your nose hard. Sour, sharp, acidic smell, like spoiled milk. Smoky, smell of smoke or something burning. Moldy, smell from mold or mildew. Rancid, bad smell from spoiled oil or fat. Burnt, smell of something overcooked or burned. Finky, weird or strange smell, sometimes unpleasant. Sweaty, smell of sweat or body odor. Garbage-like, smell similar to trash. Metallic, sharp smell like metal or blood. Stale, old, no longer fresh smell. 3. Types of scents. Perfume, a liquid with a pleasant smell, usually worn. Cologne, similar to perfume, but often lighter, worn by men. Incense, sticks or cones burned to release a strong scent. Essential oil, natural oil with strong smell, used for health or aroma. Candle, often scented and used to make a place smell nice. Body odor, natural smell of a person's body, sometimes unpleasant. Fresh laundry, clean smell from washed clothes. Nature scent, fresh smells from nature like forests or fields. Ocean breeze, clean salty scent from the sea. Rain smell, earthy, fresh smell after rain. Pet smell, the smell animals sometimes have. Leather scent, strong, distinct smell from leather goods. Bakery smell, warm, sweet smell of baked goods like bread or pastries. 4. Actions related to smell. Sniff, to smell something by taking air through your nose. Whiff, a small amount of smell you catch quickly. Inhale, to breathe in, often noticing a scent. Exhale, to breathe out. Smell, to sense an odor through your nose. Reek, to smell very strongly, usually bad. Stink, to have a very bad smell. Scent, the smell of something, usually pleasant. Odor, general word for any smell, good or bad. Air out, to remove bad smells by letting fresh air in. Absorb, when something takes in a smell. Spray, to scatter liquid into the air, often with fragrance. Diffuse, to spread a smell around, often with a diffuser. Freshen up, to make something smell clean or nice again. 5. Describing intensity. Strong, very powerful smell. Faint, light, or hard to notice smell. Overpowering, so strong, it's hard to handle. Subtle, soft, gentle smell. Lingering, the smell stays around for a long time. Light, not heavy, gentle smell. Sharp, intense and biting smell. Rich, deep, and full scent. Mild, not too strong or too weak. Heavy, thick, and intense smell. Barely noticeable, very weak smell, almost unnoticeable. Intoxicating, so pleasant it feels overwhelming. Refreshing, clean, cool smell that wakes you up. Delicate, light and pleasant smell, very soft.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Positive moods and emotions. Happy, feeling good and positive. Cheerful, bright, lively, and full of happiness. Excited, feeling very eager or enthusiastic about something. Joyful, extremely happy and full of joy. Grateful, feeling thankful and appreciative. Relaxed, feeling calm, free from stress or tension. Content, feeling satisfied and at ease. Proud, feeling pleased about an achievement. Hopeful, feeling positive about the future. Inspired, motivated, or filled with new ideas. Loved, feeling cared for and valued. Energetic, full of energy and enthusiasm. Confident, feeling sure of yourself and your abilities. Amused, finding something funny or entertaining. Satisfied, feeling pleased because you got what you wanted. 2. Negative moods and emotions. Sad, feeling unhappy or down. Angry, feeling mad or upset. Annoyed, slightly angry or irritated. Worried, feeling anxious or concerned. Stressed, feeling under pressure or overwhelmed. Nervous, feeling uneasy or worried about something. Depressed, feeling very sad and hopeless for a long time. Tired, feeling low in energy or exhausted. Upset, feeling unhappy, angry, or disappointed. Frustrated, feeling annoyed because things are going well. Lonely, feeling sad because you are alone. Disappointed, feeling let down because something didn't meet your expectations. Moody, changing moods often, especially becoming annoyed or unhappy easily. Grumpy, easily irritated or bad-tempered. Fearful, feeling scared or afraid. 3. Calm and neutral feelings. Calm, feeling peaceful and not stressed. Relaxed, at ease, not worried or anxious. Bored, not interested, nothing exciting is happening. Neutral, not having strong feelings one way or the other. Chilled, very relaxed and easygoing. Sleepy, feeling like you need to sleep. Uninterested, not caring or feeling interested. Indifferent, feeling like something doesn't matter either way. Peaceful, calm and free from disturbance. Fine, feeling okay, not great but not bad. Okay, everything is acceptable, nothing special. Cool, feeling calm or showing no worry. Composed, staying calm and in control of your emotions. Mellow, calm, soft, and gentle mood. 4. Love and affection. Loving, feeling or showing love. Caring, being kind and looking after others. Romantic, feeling or expressing love in a sweet way. Sweet, kind, nice, and thoughtful. Passionate, showing strong emotions, especially love or enthusiasm. Flirty, playfully showing romantic interest. Gentle, soft and kind in action or words. Affectionate, showing love or care physically or verbally. Warm, kind, and friendly feelings. Devoted, extremely loyal and loving. Tender, showing gentleness and care. Adorable, so cute or lovable. Admiring, looking up to someone with respect or love. Supportive, helping or encouraging someone. Attached, feeling close and connected emotionally. 5. Fear and anxiety. Afraid, feeling fear or worry. Scared, strong feeling of fear. Anxious, feeling nervous or worried about something. Nervous, feeling uneasy because of what might happen. Alarmed, suddenly feeling scared or worried. Uneasy, feeling slightly worried or uncomfortable. Shaky, physically trembling because of fear or nerves. Horrified, feeling shocked or scared by something terrible. Terrified, extremely scared. Restless, unable to relax because of nervousness or boredom. Timid, shy or lacking confidence. Panicked, feeling sudden fear or anxiety that's hard to control. Jumpy, easily scared or startled. Dreadful, feeling extreme fear or worry. Fearful, feeling scared or worried about something bad happening.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Easter symbols. Easter egg, a decorated egg, often filled with candy, used in Easter celebrations. Bunny. The Easter bunny is a character that brings Easter eggs to children. Chick, a baby chicken, often used as a springtime or Easter symbol. Basket, a container used to collect Easter eggs during hunts. Tulip, a spring flower commonly seen during Easter time. Lily, a flower that symbolizes purity and new life, often seen in Easter decorations. Bonnet, a decorative hat traditionally worn during Easter celebrations. Chocolate egg, a sweet treat shaped like an egg, popular during Easter. Hot cross bun, a spiced sweet bun marked with a cross, traditionally eaten during Easter. Dove, a symbol of peace and the Holy Spirit. Candle, symbolizes light and hope, used in Easter church services. Rainbow, often seen in springtime, and symbolizes hope and renewal. 2. Activities and events. Egg hunt, a fun game where children search for hidden eggs. Egg decorating, the activity of coloring and decorating Easter eggs. Church service, a religious gathering to celebrate Easter and the resurrection. Family gathering, a time when family members come together to celebrate. Brunch, a meal combining breakfast and lunch, often served during Easter. Picnic, eating a meal outdoors, often during spring festivities. Baking, making Easter-themed treats like cookies or cakes. Crafting, creating decorations or art projects for Easter. Singing, singing songs, often joyful or religious, during Easter celebrations. Storytelling, sharing stories, including the story of Easter or springtime tales. Gift giving, giving small presents or candy, especially to children. Photo taking, capturing memories with photos, often with family or Easter settings. Playing games, participating in fun activities during Easter celebrations. Coloring, filling in Easter-themed drawings with colors. 3. Food and treats. Chocolate, a favorite Easter treat, often shaped like eggs or bunnies. Jelly beans, small, colorful candies often placed in Easter baskets. Marshmallows, fluffy, sweet treats enjoyed during holidays. Carrot cake, a spiced cake made with carrots, popular during spring. Roast lamb, a traditional Easter meal in many cultures. Deviled eggs, a dish made by filling boiled egg whites with a seasoned mixture. Cookies, often shaped and decorated for Easter. Pudding, a soft dessert, sometimes flavored with chocolate or fruit. Bread rolls, soft, round bread served with Easter meals. Salad, a fresh, healthy side dish. Ham, another traditional meat served at Easter. Cupcakes, small cakes decorated with spring or Easter themes. Fruit platter, a colorful variety of fresh fruits. Lemon tart, a sweet and tangy dessert. Ice cream, a frozen treat enjoyed by many during spring gatherings. 4. Decorations and supplies. Bunny ears, headbands with rabbit ears, often worn for fun. Ribbons, decorative fabric used for wrapping gifts or decorating baskets. Grass filler, fake grass used to fill Easter baskets. Egg dye, coloring used to decorate Easter eggs. Paintbrush, a tool used in egg decorating or crafts. Stickers, used to decorate eggs, cards, or baskets. Garland, a string of decorations often hung around the house. Balloons, inflated decorations used to brighten the celebration. Confetti, small pieces of paper used for decoration and celebration. Pastel colors, soft colors like light pink, blue, and yellow, often used in Easter decor. Wreath, a circular decoration made of flowers or leaves. Tablecloth, fabric used to cover the table, often decorated for Easter. Centerpiece, a decorative item placed in the center of a table. Candle holders, items used to hold candles, often part of Easter dinner. Napkins, cloth or paper used at mealtime, often with seasonal designs. 5. Spring season words. Blossom, flowers opening up in spring. Bloom, the peak flowering time for many plants. Sunshine, bright sunlight, common in spring. Breeze, a gentle wind, often refreshing in the springtime. Rain showers, light rain, typical of spring weather. Garden, a place where flowers and vegetables are grown. Greenery, lush, green plants and grass. Baby animals, young animals born in spring, like chicks and lambs. Fresh air, clean outdoor air that feels refreshing. Warmth, comfortable temperature as the season warms up. Buds, small growths on trees or plants that become leaves or flowers. Rainbow, a colorful arc in the sky after rain, often seen in spring. Outdoor, refers to activities done outside. Daisies, a common spring flower with white petals. Renewal, a fresh start, often associated with spring and Easter.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Party essentials. Invitation, a written or spoken request to attend a party. Guest, a person who is invited to the party. Host, the person who organizes and welcomes others to the party. Music, songs or background tracks played during the event. Lights, decorative or functional lighting used to set the mood. Tableware, plates, cups, forks, and other dining tools. Decorations, items used to make the place look festive. Balloons, air-filled decorations, often colorful and fun. Streamers, long, narrow decorations often hung from walls or ceilings. Speakers, devices used to play music or sound. Games, activities that guests can play for fun. Seating, chairs or places where guests can sit. Playlist, a list of songs chosen for the party. Candles, often used for mood lighting or birthday cakes. Theme, a specific idea or style that the party is based on. 2. Food and drinks. Snacks, small portions of food easy to eat. Pizza, a common party favorite with cheese and toppings. Finger food, bite-sized food that can be eaten without utensils. Cake, a sweet baked dessert, often served at celebrations. Chips, thin, crunchy slices usually made of potato or corn. Dip, a soft sauce you eat with chips or vegetables. Salad, a mix of vegetables, often cold and refreshing. BBQ, cooked meat, usually grilled outdoors. Fruit, fresh, sweet food like berries, apples, or grapes. Ice cream, frozen sweet dessert. Soda, fizzy, carbonated drink. Juice, beverage made from fruits. Wine, alcoholic drink made from grapes. Beer, a popular carbonated alcoholic drink. Cocktails, mixed drinks often with alcohol and juice or soda. 3. Activities and entertainment. Board games, table games like Monopoly or Scrabble. Karaoke, singing along to songs with lyrics on screen. Dancing, moving to music for fun. Storytelling, sharing stories, funny or personal. Card games, games played with a standard deck of cards. Movie night, watching films together as a group. Trivia, question-based games that test your knowledge. Charades, a guessing game where you act out words silently. Gift exchange, a tradition of giving and receiving presents. Music battle, competing with songs or music knowledge. Truth or dare, a game where players choose between answering a question or doing a challenge. Toast, a short speech to honor someone or celebrate. Group photo, a picture taken with many people. Magic show, a performance of magic tricks. Quiz game, a game with questions and answers to test knowledge. 4. People and roles. Host, the person organizing the party. Guest, someone invited to the event. DJ, the person playing and mixing the music. Bartender, the person serving drinks. Cook, the one preparing the food. Helper, someone assisting with setup or tasks. Friend, someone you know and like at the party. Newcomer, someone attending for the first time. Neighbor, someone who lives nearby and may be invited. Couple, two people in a romantic relationship. Group, a collection of guests attending together. Organizer, the planner or manager of the party. Cleaner, person who helps clean after the party. Life of the party, someone who brings energy and fun. Wallflower, a quiet person who doesn't actively participate. 5. Vibes and atmosphere. Lively, full of energy and excitement. Chill, relaxed, and easygoing. Fun, enjoyable, and entertaining. Cozy, comfortable, and warm. Noisy, loud with sounds or voices. Crowded, full of people. Intimate, small and personal, usually among close friends. Relaxed, calm, and laid back. Casual, informal, and easygoing. Loud, high volume or noise. Bright, well-lit or cheerful. Messy, disorganized or untidy. Welcoming, friendly and inviting. Joyful, full of happiness, wild, energetic, and maybe a little crazy.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Networking basics. Networking event. A gathering where professionals meet to share ideas and make business connections. Icebreaker. A question or activity that helps people start conversations more comfortably. Elevator pitch. A short and clear summary of who you are and what you do, often used to introduce yourself quickly. Professional connection. A relationship with someone in your work or industry for mutual career support. Industry leader. Someone who is highly respected and influential in a specific field. Keynote speaker. The main speaker at an event who delivers an important or inspiring talk. 2. Types of networking. Business mixer. A casual social event where professionals meet and talk about work. Career fair. An event where companies and job seekers connect, often hosted by schools or organizations. Panel discussion. A structured conversation among experts on a topic, usually with an audience. Mentorship program. A setup where a more experienced person helps guide someone with less experience. Corporate meetup. A professional gathering organized by a company to bring people together. Virtual networking. Making professional connections through online platforms like Zoom, LinkedIn, or forums. 3. Common actions. Introduce yourself. To tell someone your name and some information about who you are. Exchange business cards. To share contact information by giving someone your professional card. Follow up. To reconnect with someone after meeting them, usually by email or message. Pitch an idea. To present your idea clearly and quickly to get interest or support. Make an impression. To be remembered, often in a positive way, by someone you've met. Build rapport. To create a good and trusting relationship through conversation. 4. Networking essentials. LinkedIn profile. Your professional page on LinkedIn, used to connect with others and showcase your experience. Business card. A small card with your name and contact details that you share during networking. Conversation starter. A question or topic used to begin a conversation. Personal brand. The way you present yourself professionally to show your values, strengths, and personality. Small talk. Casual conversation used to build comfort and connection before serious discussion. Handshake. A common greeting gesture in professional settings when you meet someone. 5. Event etiquette. Active listening. Paying full attention when someone is speaking, showing interest in what they say. Professional attire. Wearing clothes that are appropriate for business settings. Ask open-ended questions. Questions that can't be answered with just yes or no, encouraging more conversation. Engage in discussion. To participate actively by sharing your thoughts and asking questions. Time management. Using your time well, such as knowing when to join or leave a conversation. Respect boundaries. Understanding when someone wants space or doesn't want to share too much.
Let's go over some essential vocabulary. 1. Classroom basics. Syllabus, a document that outlines the topics, readings, assignments, and schedule for the course. Lecture, a formal presentation or talk given by the professor during class. Professor, teacher, the person who teaches the course or class. Classmates, other students who are in the same class as you. Assignment, tasks or homework given by the teacher that need to be completed by a certain date. Attendance sheet, a form or paper where students sign to show they are present. 2. Class activities. Introduction round, a quick session where everyone introduces themselves to the class. Icebreaker, a short, fun activity to help people feel more comfortable and start talking. Group discussion, a conversation among students about a topic, usually to share ideas. Presentation, a talk prepared and delivered to the class, often with slides or visuals. Pop quiz, a surprise quiz given without prior notice to check students' understanding. Homework, work assigned to be done outside of class time. 3. Classroom essentials. Textbook, a required book that contains the main material for the class. Notebook, a place where students write down notes during class. Pen, pencil, basic writing tools. Whiteboard, a board used by the teacher to write information during class. Desk, a small table where students sit and work. Seating arrangement, the layout of how students sit in the classroom. 4. Common questions and phrases.
May I introduce myself? A polite way to start sharing your name and background. What's the syllabus like? A way to ask about the structure and content of the course. Is there a group project? A question to find out if you'll be working with classmates on an assignment. Can I sit here? A polite question to ask before taking a seat next to someone. Where can I find the course materials? A useful phrase to ask where to get readings, handouts, or resources. 5. Student concerns. Nervous, feeling a little anxious or shy, especially at the beginning of the course. Overwhelmed, feeling stressed, or having too much to manage at once. Excited, feeling happy and looking forward to the class or activity. Participation grade, a grade based on how often and how well you contribute in class. Deadline, the last day or time to submit an assignment or task. Time management, the ability to use your time well, especially when you have many responsibilities.